Hello guys. A lot of people ask me that I can explain my builds and my gear and all that stuff because yeah, I'm playing a end game Marauder DPS spec. If you want to have a face roll build and stuff like that, stop watching this video because it's not for you. With this spec, this build, you need to do some work still. It's not that you can face roll all the stuff the whole time. So what we're gonna do is the next thing, I gonna do my passive 3 skill. I gonna explain a little bit why I take that stuff. Then I gonna check my gear, my gem setup and all that stuff, so you guys can see everything. Okay, like I already said, the most Marauders, they play like a half tank spec, all that stuff. My spec isn't based on defensive, it's based on offensive, because yeah, I'm a two-handed malwearer, so I want to do DPS. Okay, let's get going. I'm gonna show my passive screed trail so that you guys can check it out. It's on my stream too, but just to give some information. Okay, I worked a little bit on this. It's after like 1500 hours of working. So what I do, this build is built around regeneration, life, and of course the DPS. So what I do, I start with life and armor because I want life. Then I go right away to Warrior's Blood to get the life regeneration per second. That's 1.8%, so that's a lot if you got like 6-7k HP. Then I go for Diamond Skin. Yeah, it's always nice to have 15% to all the schools. Then I go up, I take the Heart of the Warrior, Born of to the Fight. Then I'm working to Resolute Techniques, so I just take everything in between. You got Butchery, of course, nice boost. Then you got Barbarism, that's really good too. Then I take the full DPS nodes here, like you can see, with Bonebreaker and Skull Cracking. Then I'm at Resolute Techniques. Okay, you guys can see that I just skipped Unwearing Stance. Why I'm not taking Unwearing Stance? Because I need to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes that I need to take. That I don't need because I don't stack a lot of armor. Like I said, it's life regeneration build. Okay, but I will explain a little bit later. So what I'm doing, I go in Resolute Techniques, then I go around, I take 2 nodes to get dexterity and intelligence. Why is that? Because I run with the level 20 faster attacks and with the level 20 concentrated effects, otherwise I cannot make it with stats wise. Okay, then I go up, I take of course the DPS physical damage increased blunt instrument I take on the way. Why I'm going up? Because I want amplify. It's a major DPS boost for your ground slam, so it's good. And really nice notes on the way too. So you got the maximum life here. Then I go to the left. Yeah, those are a little bit pointless. It's okay with the 12 elemental resistance, but this is what I like. Increased life. 5% increased buffs on you because I run with 3 buffs. Okay, that's what I do. Then I go to Inner Forge because I did a test with other nodes. I skipped this crap and I took a test, and my DPS is more boosted if I take Inner Force than that I take another route. And you got of course the 1% life regeneration here and intelligence. Those 10 intelligence I need to run my concentrated effect. Okay, then I go down, I take the life nodes here, 20 maximum life, 40 increased maximum life. That's a really good note. I like my my attack speed, so I take Berserking too. Then I go down, 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 I take another intelligent, I take here the increased physical damage, and I take Bloodless too, because it's really hard sometimes if you see that they are leeching life and you cannot do a lot about it. Okay, then I go to the Templar area, I take this node, the life regeneration per second node, again Master of the Arena. Then I go a little bit further, Art of the Gladiator for the attack speed, what I said. Then I go down, I take Destroyer with me, I take the life nodes, once again the life regeneration, and then I stop with, of course, what did you think, the DPS nodes, the Executioner and the Wrecking Ball. Okay, that's my build. There can be like things that I can do different, but this works for me. I'm a level 93 Marauder at the moment, so it works. Okay, now we're gonna go to the gear that I use. Okay, my gear, of course, I take a two-handed maul. I don't fight with the staff, I take a two-handed maul. This is the key of, yeah, a DPS spec, always. So, yeah, straight on. Try to get 6 link, highest DPS that you can have. Okay, what do I use on my weapon? That's blood magic. I run with blood magic, therefore I need a lot of regeneration too, otherwise you kill yourself. But I will show you after this how it works. So I got blood magic, I got ground slam, I got multi-strike, I got concentrated effects. Like I said, this is a major DPS boost. Okay, it lowers your area, but this is a major DPS boost. So if you think, oh fuck, my range isn't far enough, you can get a Carcass chest to get your range further again. But I run always like that. Now, like I said, faster attacks and melee physical damage, all 2020. That's my ground slam link. For my helm, yeah, like the gear is always the same. You need life, you need to cap your resistance. I like attack speed a lot, and that's what you need on your gear. Armor, don't stack too much armor. It's not really needed because ground slam stuns too. So it's physical damage that mitigated armor. So if you can stun the ads, they don't gonna come in melee range. So okay, for my helm, what do I use there? Because I don't use unwearing stance, I need 2 cast when damage taken combos. That is my helm and that is my gloves. I use on my helm the big cast when damage taken, so the 2020, in combination with Molten Shell, Life Leech and Enduring Cry. My Enduring Cry gonna build up my stacks, so I only can do 4 charges. Okay, you guys, if you don't know, I didn't take unwearing stance, so I need to find a solution for that. That's with 4 cast when damage taken and this combo. So I take cast when damage taken on my helm, I take a Molten Shell, and when the Molten Shell exploded, when I take high amount of damage, that's probably when I am stunned, it's gonna explode and it's gonna self-heal by the Molten Shell. Okay, the Molten Shell explode, does an amount of damage around, and on that moment my life leech heals me. Okay, therefore that's a nice combo. If you don't know it, you can 5 link it too, but I take it 4 link because I like a 5 link for my heavy strike, and if I want to have fun I use my leap on it. My helm, I found it like this, so life, armor, resistance, I put a little bit more resistance up to cap my fire resistance, and that's it. Okay, now my link on my gloves, that's the low level cast when damage taken link. Cast when damage level 5, you can take 7 too. I take Enfeeble to lower the DPS again. I take Immortal Call to use all my charges that I regenerated with Enduring Cry. And I got a Decoy Totem. So, like I said, I need to have a lot of cast when damage taken stuff, a Decoy Totem, Enfeeble and all that stuff, otherwise you don't survive with this build. Because I don't have a million armor, I don't have a million HP, it's a DPS build, because I like to do DPS. So therefore I got it. Once again, cast when damage taken, Enfeeble, Immortal Call and Decoy Totem. Okay, for the boots, straight on. Those are the auras, reduced mana. I run with Vitality for the 1.65 life percentage per second more. Herald of the Ash and Hatred. That's to boost the DPS, of course. Straightforward link. Okay, for my chest, it's a heavy strike normally, but now I play with leap. So I just heavy strike or leap with multi-strike again, blood magic, faster attacks and melee physical damage. For my rings I like the physical damage, increased attack speed and the life node, and if you need like a little bit resistance, you can put it still on. That's it. It's always the same. Add physical damage, life, resistance, attack speed. That's what I use on all my gear, and that's what you need on all your gear. Okay, for my flasks, there are, because I can get stunned, you need a flask that remove freeze and chill. Because my chaos resistance isn't capped, I think a lot of people it isn't capped, so Atziri Promise flask is, yeah, a must. So to get your chaos damage resistance a little bit higher. Then of course a bleeding effect. If you bleed as a melee and you don't have this, you're dead in end game maps. So that's my flask for bleeding. And then remove curses, a little bit the same like the previous 3. If you got a curse and you cannot remove it, you're dead. And then of course Quicksilver flask to farm really fast. That's it. Maybe a little bit tips, like the gloves are very easy to craft. Just get your Titan gauntlets level 78, you alternate it until you got the increased attack speed. The maximum tier is 16, I got 15. If you are very lucky, you can have, like me, the physical damage leeches as life already on it, and then you regal it and you put with your master life on it. It can be the other way too, attack speed and life from start, you regal it and you put your physical. My gauntlets I use to my physical leeches as life. I only have 2% life leech, because I don't need more. Okay, that's it for my build a little bit, my gear. Easy to craft Titan gauntlets, it doesn't take that much, because I don't need more than that. And that's it for my gear. That was the passive tree skill and my gems. Okay, for how does this play, I will show you. I just gonna take a map, Cove's white map. I'm gonna put it in device, and I will show you guys how you play this build and how fast it can go. Okay, for 2-3 minutes, and then my guide is done. So I'm gonna show you how you play this. So watch it a little bit and you're gonna see it plays really fast. You will see. You can see it's really funny, the leap. I like it a lot. Oh, even an unique, yeah. That was just. So you can see you're very mobile with this spec. The DPS is really high, and look at my HP. It works really well. It's not that I die. Oh, that was even a boss. So, okay, that was it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my hideout. Like you guys can see, this build plays really well. But like I said, it's not a face cracker. It's not like that you can let your chicken play for you and just farm stuff with this build. You need to work for it, but it's fun at the end. For an end remark, mods that you need to watch with this build if you are end game mapping are the next one. Of course, elemental damage reflect, physical damage reflect, and like every build I think resistance lowered, like -25 and all that crap. You need to watch that stuff. Those 3 mods, if you got them on a map, just chaos again, because you cannot survive. You just nuke yourself to death. Okay guys, I hope this guide helped a lot. If you liked it, give me a like on YouTube. If you want to ask me something or watch me playing this build, yeah, You can always watch my Twitch channel. That's www.twitch.tv/kpshamino. So thanks for watching, and yeah, good luck in Path of Exile. Bye bye.